the microphone appears to be active. My bad, folks. But anyway, it doesn't matter. These punks can't beat me, no matter how hard they try. They've run away. Oh, I love the music to this area. I wouldn't go out without having this skyhook handy. Now you're done for. You son of a swine. How many pistol bullets to the head is it going to take? Well, they work in bloody pairs now. thought this place was supposed to be decent for resources. I've not seen any, and I haven't really checked, but you know what I'm saying? I hate when that happens. I'll do for now. Oh, I love the Eastern music. There's not a single resource here though. I thought this was the Badlands was supposed to be good for titanium. I can't find it anywhere. What the fuck? It glitched through the wall. pretty cool, huh? We'll just watch this direction. If someone was to turn up now, you'd look, you wouldn't see a ship. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Okay, doesn't it look the nuts? From here. In the fog. It's like some huge kind of dragon thing. Dragon with bunny ears. It's got really like the wings like make it look like a demon. Well, I wanted to find the rest of the knowledge. Maybe I should check in the middle of this hole. No inside to that. Hold still, otherwise you're going to spill it everywhere. Steel. Oh, get the steel, don't miss the steel. Oh, hello.
There we go. You paid attention to the messages.
Wiener pullers, yeah, man.
Wiener pullers.
So, yeah, I was just looking for the knowledge. And
I think my next one's gonna be cock anchors. Yeah, I didn't do anything in this area yet, so let's go to each island and get all the resources and knowledge.
Sounds like a plan, my friend.
So you're on this one, right?
Yeah, I'm just underneath the island. Did you spawn on
How
the
many?
ship? You spawned on the ship, yeah?
Yeah. How many knowledge things are here?
I think there's 5.
And I just learned a new gun.
Oh, nice. I'm just under the island looking for more knowledge. There could be something hidden.
Here's the new gun I learned. Tier 4.
Oh.
Blue. 37 resilience. 20 capacity. I'll leave out the power. 28 overheat. 19 rate of fire. Ready for the power?
85?
73.
73. I was close! That's fucking... 73 is incredible!
Yep, and if you use tungsten for the barrel and other stuff to get the power up, Jesus.
Wow.
But see, with a gun since the guns are already that strong, I probably would put more rate of fire on it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you use materials to get the rate of fire up, that would be insane.
If you pump it with quality 10 materials.
Oh, ooh la la la.
So it looks like Infinium is not Out to rob us blind.
No, and he said that we might not see him too much for a little bit, because until like after this goes to early access. No,
Yeah.
because obviously it's closed beta, and he reckons there won't be a lot more to do on this until early access.
Yeah, when they do the wipe, which is understandable. But we're still exploring. We just made it to the sandstorm, so this is all new to us.
It is indeed. But he said he'll definitely see us again. He said.
Well,
Well, I
someone
mean,
mine that node.
I'm gonna need like help to get the ship back through the sand.
Well, actually, the repairing didn't seem to be all too bad with two of us repairing. Like, I was repairing my side and he was repairing his side, and I was doing two engines at a time, and it didn't even feel like I needed to repair them because every time the repair hit the engine, it would say repair completed, repair completed, repair completed.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if it was that resilient, we probably could have not had to repair, both sides.
Well, I mean, we probably would have to repair, but it'd be better if you could repair all 4 engines, I guess, and then we'd probably make it.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so I got the
said
one
that,
behind the giant concrete wall over there. I'm about to get this one.
I'm about to get a wiener puller. Yeah, I'm only going to play for like a couple of hours tonight, man.
That's fine.
I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. My intention was to stop and mess around with the ship designer and just play with the ship designer, but this place hasn't got many materials here.
There's some. A little bit.
Not a lot, yeah, not a lot.
Is that you over there getting
Yeah.
materials?
I found some iron.
Yeah, so far I've found on this island, just by logging in, quality 8 lead, quality 5 bronze,
I've got quality
quality
10
4
bronze.
iron, quality 7 iron,
I've got 10 steel and
quality
10
7
bronze.
silver, quality 7, quality 5 steel.
10 steel and 10 bronze, man.
Yeah, we just gotta save it up.
Level 10! Level 10 materials.
So how many data banks are on top here?
Well, I think it's going to be most of them, if not all of them, but I haven't managed to find them all. Oh, this could be a new one. Oh, I hadn't got these two. There's 2 or 3 off to the corner, one corner. Oh, yeah, there's like 3 in one corner of the island. And then you just walk around. Yeah, that should be all 5. That should be all 5. 1, 2, 3 here. 1 where I landed, and then I'm sure I found another one.
You know what's funny? I read a post on Facebook, like someone shares a picture of someone's post and stuff, and the person went to pay for their meal, and his $20 bills had writing on them that said, "Trump lives here now," and other stuff. So he didn't write them on his bills, but they were already there. So he tried to pay with them to the kid, and the kid said, "No, I won't take your money because it's the money's been defaced and all that other shit." And then basically one thing led to another, and the cops were called. Cops came and said, "What's the problem?" And kid says, "I won't take his money because it's been ruined because people write on it." That's his excuse. And the cop says, "Son, there are millions and millions of dollars with writing all over it. Either take his money and let him pay, or he's going to walk away with a free meal. And then the kid basically said, I'm not going to take the money because Trump is not my president. So, in other words, the officer said, all right, sir, have a nice day. Enjoy your free meal. And he walked away.
Nice, nice, nice.
All because the kid was like, nope, I don't. Trump isn't my president.
Because he's a
He wasn't going to take.
fucked up liberal.
Yeah, fucking retards.
Just so you know, you are aware, I am streaming, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
By the way, 11 hours.
Because there are.
The stream was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I did a 12-hour stream, and then I slept for 6 hours, and then I did a 13-hour stream. I just wanted to make you aware that I was streaming, so that you know you weren't blindsided. But you know,
Even if you were, I'd
fact
still
is,
say the same
people,
shit.
people will some retards would want to hunt you down just because you've got an opinion, you know, that's different to theirs, and they're some kind of fascist Trump hating sycophant or whatever, you know.
Yeah. And the other fucked up thing is, he's paying for his meal.
Yeah.
Like,
Trying to pay.
it could be one thing if you're saying, you know, I don't want to pay for the meal because, you know, this, that, the other thing. But to refuse money from someone who's going to pay for the meal because it says Trump lives here, like, come on. So, and then as the guy's leaving, he said,
look. Okay. So, what restaurant was it? What type of restaurant was it?
"Oh, I don't know. It was just the words that I read."
All right, it's probably not. Yeah. I was gonna say it's probably not a good idea to mention said establishment. But what I will say is, you know, if that's the sort of people they're hiring, what does it sort of say about them? Have they got oh yeah, we don't serve Trump voters now or something? What's wrong with them?
No, they won't take the money from anyone who voted for Trump or has Trump written on their money.
These people call themselves liberals. They're the most close-minded. It's just off their fucking heads.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, look. Here's something you might find funny. You know how banknotes have got like a famous face on them, yeah?
Yeah.
So obviously in England, our banknotes have got Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and depending on what note it is, it has someone else's face on the other side. Like I'm pretty sure on the tenors we used to have Charles Dickens or something like that. I forget what it was, but
yeah,
different faces on them and whatnot, you know. Anyway, so it might be £5 notes, whatever it was. His face was on one of the notes. If you get the note, and you can probably do this with American money, with like George Washington or someone, or Lincoln. You know it depends. I suppose the face would have to be kind of front on. But what you do is you fold the note so that there's a fold, like two folds in a V shape. One of them goes from, like basically from the corners of your mouth, yeah? So start the fold on the corner of one mouth and bring it up past the eyelid, like along the line of the eye next to it, and do the same with the other two. So you've got like basically a V shape going from the side of their eyes down to underneath the corner of their mouth. You do like a V shape, and then you fold that in half. So there's like a crease in the middle. So you're basically like almost making it corrugated. But as you put the note back in your hand, you can tilt it up and down, and the folds in the note can make her like happy or sad. You know what I mean? You can change the expression just by folding the note. You don't have to draw on it to deface it. You know, you can have some fun just by messing around with it.
Yeah.
Loopland.
Yeah. So in other words, the guy said, "Well, I'm gonna tell all my friends that you know, if you ever come to this place, you're getting a free meal because they're all people who voted for Trump and, you know, work for the living and all that other stuff."
They're the people that we like, though. The people that work and you know, and actually, you know, pray to God and things like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, are you religious? Yeah. Are you religious at all? If you don't...
I was raised Christian and Catholic and all that happy jazz, but I believe what I want to believe.
Yeah. So it's pretty much the same for me. But see,
I'm not agnostic. I don't not believe in religion.
You
I'm
believe in a higher power, basically. That's what agnostic is. You don't know what it is, but you don't rule it out, sort of thing, right?
I'm agnostic, and I also want scientific proof that it does exist.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that.
Because
You're a bit similar to me in that regard. I mean, I was raised as a Christian, but not, my parents weren't hardcore fanatical religious nuts. But what I went to a Church of England primary school, so you had to say prayers, assembly, and all that sort of jazz. But
yeah,
obviously there was a lot of like Bible study and things like that, so you learn a lot about other people and stuff. But you know, nowadays as an adult, obviously you think to yourself, oh yeah, who believes a word of all of that? But nowadays it seems to be that back in the day, the conservative people we used to consider the conservative people to be the religious right or whatever, or whatever it was,
yeah,
versus the liberal left or whatever. And so the religious were the people, you gotta have as many as many children as you can. Sit down on a Sunday, everyone say your prayers, say grace or whatever. All of that sort of tradition. That's been eroded so much that people like me and you have been born. We're not hardline Christians, but we're extremely liberal Christians. Do you know what I mean?
yep,
We're the ones that hold the true liberal values, but technically we're conservatives. Isn't that fucking strange?
yeah,
If you look at what we stand for, we're conservative, but when you compare us to the fucking fascist left, we are the fucking liberals. That's what being a centrist means. Not too far left, not too far right. That's what being a centrist means. Being a fucking normal person, and yeah, I think that's what the whole like disenfranchisement with religion has caused people like me and you to surface. You question everything. You don't believe anything. And if you have proof for it, great. If you don't have proof, or if the proof doesn't make any coherent sense except for one scientist saying, let's say for example, a scientist says, oh yeah, global warming's a thing, here's a chart that proves it. If the chart doesn't make any sense to ordinary people, what good is the chart? The proof has to, be translatable to ordinary people. You can't just make up some scientific jargon and say that's the way the universe works, accept it or fuck off. No, it's the job of the scientist, I think, to educate the masses by putting it in a language they can understand. And if they don't understand mathematics, as in the language of science, then they need it put into building block terms.
yeah, basically.
But there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what I don't like is people go, oh yeah, like here's the thing. Anybody, most people are self-serving, aren't they? And there's nothing wrong with being self-serving. You get up in the morning, you go to work so you can pay your own bills. You get dressed so you're not embarrassed when you go to work because you got your clothes on. You do all of these things purely for yourself, really. Unless you've got unless you've got children, then that's when you're truly doing it for someone else. Because when you have kids, everything changes and you do everything for your kids.
Yeah, you want to know what people call it in America? The liberals call it?
Go on.
They call it being white privilege.
White privilege.
Because apparently, if you're white and you're a male, you're a misogynist, racist, bigot, and if you have a job, you go to work, you earn money, and you live in a house, support your kids and family, it's white privilege.
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
It's called having a life and doing better for yourself.
Yeah, that's what they call it. That's what they call it. It's only because they're extreme underachievers and they know they'll never achieve it themselves. Therefore, they have to whine and complain and they have everything given to them.
Exactly.
It's not. They don't want equal opportunity. They want.
Did you find the chest on this island?
No. I think it might have already been found. They don't want equality of opportunity. They want equality of outcome. So all that means is
they want what we have,
equality.
They don't have it.
Equality of outcome is the greatest thing because it's the greatest. Their whole argument is the biggest stick for us to beat them with because they say, Oh yeah, yeah, we want equality for everyone. Okay, we'll define equality. Oh, well, we want everyone to have the same opportunities. Okay, well, not everybody's going to have the same opportunities because not everybody's going to be able to, live up to the demands of those opportunities. There are some people that are great salesmen,
Yeah.
some people that are great window washers, some people that are great micro scientists or biologists or micro science. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
Or a shoe repair guy or something.
men tend to be better physicists. Why? Because more men go into science. Why? Because more men might be aiming higher. If women do go into it, great, but rather than say, oh, we need more women in these subjects, no, women need to want to go into those subjects. And if they get discouraged after a few words from someone else, then how interested in science were they really to begin with? Or were they doing it?
Exactly.
Or were they doing it for some other reason? What I'm saying is equality of outcome and equality of opportunity. Yeah, right now we have equality of opportunity, or as close as it's ever going to get. If you push yourself, go to school, work hard, leave school, go to college, or get a job, or whatever you got to do. If you just constantly push yourself forward, you're gonna succeed no matter what. But if the minute you falter and sit back and go, oh, it's too hard for me. I need other people to carry me the rest of the way. You
Yeah.
know and that's socialism. I don't consider myself to have any hardline views one way or the other, but I'm trying to make sense of it all so I can commit to what I think is best for everyone or best for myself, or whatever. It's
We need to
go on.
put another chest on this thing so you can dump your clothes into it.
Yeah, we need another big unit.
No, we need your clothes gone.
That's what I mean. We need another unit for the clothes and the techs. I can't believe we brought this chest with us through here. Or did we
And
build
it
it here?
weighs less than the storage containers.
Did we build it here, or did we build it on the other side?
I think we built it on the other side.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We did. Have you got all 5 nodes, by the way?
I'm pretty sure.
They're
Oh,
not
I only have 223. I need 300 per. Wait, no. Yeah, 300 per tier 4 cannon.
Guess how much knowledge I've got?
Over 1,000.
754, which means I can do 2 procedural uncommon engines. Well, no, that's going to be 1, and then that
Yeah.
means it's going to
When we
cost.
restart the server, or when the server gets wiped and everything, I think I'm going for the engines.
It's gonna cost 400 knowledge to create a rare engine schematic.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna do
Are
that.
you gonna go for wings again, or are you gonna? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, wings are very important because you can have crap engines, but as long as you've got good wings, you'll get through the storm wall.
Well, we'll see what happens
You can
when.
have average engines or low to average engines, but as long as you've got good wings, you can get through the storm wall. So you won't get blown about too much. The minute you lose your wings and your engines, you're in trouble. But you don't lose your engines in the storm wall, you just get blasted apart, I think.
Fly underneath this island and see if you can see like caves or anything, because there's got to be a chest here somewhere.
Okay, I'm back, sir.
And welcome back.
Right, so what I was going to suggest is, yeah, we'll quickly blitz around to some islands. Let's do it.
Well, I was going to say to circle the underneath this island, see if we can find a cave where that the
Oh shit!
chest would be.
I'm a bit too low there. There we go, we're clearing it good. I'll drop it down 100 feet. Manta attack! Manta attack! Oh shish kebab, look at all this crap. A lot harder. Earlier on I had 3 of them attacking me and I was spinning around the thing and it just took so
So that guy took 13 bullets.
It took me a lot of bullets to shoot him earlier because I kept missing because I was spinning around under my ship. I was grappled to the bottom of the boat and I was like spinning around in circles and they were just following me and I was building 10 bullets, firing them and then building another 10, then firing them. Oh, this is such a beautiful game. Was there a couple of nodes, resource nodes to our straight ahead?
Oh, there's a bunch of them underneath. But I hate dangling and trying to get them. God damn this fog.
I'm thinking maybe you can, if I get in just the right spot, you can get them from the side of the boat.
Probably. But that's a lot more work than what is yield.
That's not. Perfect.
Yeah, you gotta line it up, you gotta slow, get close. In the butt.
If I literally go forward, I think you'll be able to reach that other one.
And we're gonna hit. Oh, we're gonna scrape.
There we go, this is what I call low-hanging fruit. I am like a lion in Zion.
I got iron out of it. Only quality 7. I don't see any cave over here. Entrance to.
Oh, I got copper.
Now I wish we had the crow's nest back.
Yeah. Even with like the deck in the way, I wonder if you can still climb through the deck with it.
Do you know if anyone in the UK, England, whatever, can send gun parts through the mail?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Darn. I'm just trying to think if there's like someone who does, antique gun parts overseas in the UK, and they had the part I was looking for, if they could ship it to me. But I remember reading somewhere that someone said that anything gun related can be shipped out of the UK. I don't know.
Right. Oh, well, that's probably true then. Have you ever? I mean, have you got like? Are you rich or not? Would you say?
Am I what?
Are you rich?
No.
No. Well, you like your handguns though, don't you?
Got my handguns. I've got my long guns.
Yeah, what I was gonna
I've got
say
my
though
modern
is,
gun.
like, wealthy people take their handguns to that Bob Munson, don't they?
The who?
Bob Munson.
Never heard of them. The hell are we supposed to see me? Yeah, when I did have a job, I was able to buy guns every couple of months, depending on the price of them.
Yep.
I bought M1 Garand for $1,000. I bought an M1 Carbine for 1,100. I have an 0383 Springfield for it was a debuild one that's on reactivated, so it was only $500, 400. I can't remember. I think it was 500. And then I have
Bob Munden, sorry, not Munson. He was basically like a trick shooter back in the day, and
oh, I've never actually watched them.
he yeah, you can get like custom, you can get like Bob Munden like custom revolvers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for a replacement part for an old antique revolver that I have. The Hopkins and Allen double action number 6 from the 1890s, basically.
One more, I think. Yeah.
And
That was it.
the mainspring,
Peacock 45
there's a little
here.
piece on it. It snapped off, so I'm going to try to braze it and see if I can, reattach it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But trying to find that part is few and far between. I found them, but people want, $120 for this pile of parts. Oh, this one's at $200 because there's a bunch of parts for it as well. I'm like, no, I just want the one piece. That's it.
Hello, Bob Munden here. Bob Munden here. Bob Munden here. It's just like me with a gun in my hand here, my trigger finger pointing it at you right now.
And so on the way home, I shot the 22.
Hang on a sec. Look, this is the one you want to see. I'm gonna put this in Discord for you. That one there at the bottom. That's like just like a minute and 30 seconds of like just ridiculousness.
Here we go. Thumb hits the hammer, cocks it, brings it out, trigger finger out, goes into the trigger guard as you're coming onto target, fire.
You got the handed judge watching.
You see who's down there at the other end?
Oh, Cliff Holmes.
Cliff Holmes, yeah.
Yeah.
Point shooting. You just lock it in on what you think is the right place and shoot it. If it ain't, you make the correction and hold it there.
No way.
He couldn't take it. I filled him with so much lead, he just fell out of the target stand.
There it is.
Right there.
Got it.
Bob Munden here. Hope you enjoyed that.
I always enjoy it because he's a great shooter.
Shooters on the line. Shooters set. A 487 on 1, a 519 on 2, no time on 3, a 311 on 4, a 462 on 5, and a 395 on 6. 1 to 0, 0 to 1, and 0 to 1.
All right, gunfighters, here we go. The line is ready.
Line is ready. Shooters on the line. Shooter set.
He's pretty good.
459 on 1, a 5.
You know that bit where he's got the Winchester rifle and he's like just shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Just, just oh.
Yeah, see, I've got a Rossi 92, which is a clone Winchester 1892,
Okay.
and I love that gun. It shoots 45 Colt, which is, you know, the old big bullet there.
Yeah, yeah.
I love 45 Colt. That is an awesome round.
Well, yeah,
But-
I mean, dude, this is the thing. You're the perfect person for me to talk to about this, because I've,
Guns are my life, put it that way.
oh, excellent. Well, you're the perfect person for me to talk to then, because obviously most of my gun experience is in games, but I have shot a couple of little 2.2 rifles and a couple of 12 gauges, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? So with a 45 caliber, or you know, .45s, the ACP rounds, yeah.
Yep, .452 diameter.
Yeah, those things obviously they're hitting you at a slower velocity, and they're a bigger bullet than a 9mm rifle.
Yep.
What? Okay, so if obviously the ballistics are going to be different depending on the distance that you shoot at, but if you shoot someone with a 9mm, that's going to be travelling a higher velocity rounds. That's going to have more penetration, right?
Yep, and it will go a lot farther.
And it'll go a lot further. But surely that .45 is going to just take a bigger hole out of you.
Well, see, here's the thing. That's been one of these long,
That's why I asked you,
ongoing-
because it is a massively ongoing thing. You're dead right. That's why I asked you, because I tried reading into this. I tried reading into this, like reading up on this sort of thing ages ago.
Yeah.
And
See, the thing is,
yeah, it's
it all depends on what you want to use. But aside from that, yes, a 45 caliber will make a bigger hole. But that's not always the case, because when someone has a gunshot wound and they're going into the hospital, doctors have repeatedly and reportedly said that the wounds that they take, whether it's a 380, 9mm, 45 ACP, or, you know, any type of pistol bullet like that, they're all the same. They all do the same amount of damage. So that brings back the argument of why use a bigger bullet and have less ammo when 9mm is cheaper, does the same thing, and you get more of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just don't seem to understand, you know, when a bullet hits you, it's going to expand and create a wound channel just like any other bullet does. Whether it doesn't matter if the bullet's, you know, well, obviously if the bullet's bigger than your freaking fist, it's going to do something different. But for the most part, the difference between the two bullets is it's just one of those things. But then you have 40 Smith & Wesson, or before that was 10mm. And that's supposed to be the middle ground between the two.
Okay.
Bigger bullet than 9, faster than 45. So it balances out
Yeah.
recoil and everything. But a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, 40 Smith & Wesson's a weak person's round." Blah blah blah. I'm like, how? It's bigger than the 9. It's just as fast, and it's faster than a 45, and it does the same type of damage no matter what. Now, if you're using hollow points, then that's a totally different story, because it all depends on the technology of the bullet that was used. The technology of the bullet hollow point design when the bullet was made. Because I've seen hollow points where, like, Federal HST are some of the best hollow points on the market. Beer Gold Dot, some of the best, and everything. And then you have, like, Remington Golden Sabers. Now, I've looked at charts of all of these things, and the Golden Sabers kind of suck compared to the other ones. It all depends on the technology and how they design it.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, a bullet's a bullet. It's going to hit you no matter what. Me personally, I like having ammo capacity, penetration, and distance.
Okay.
So, 9mm for me is my choice. But I actually want to buy a handgun that's in 40 Smith. I mean, I'm going to own a 45 ACP one day. But
Yeah.
that's why I also like the 45 Colt. 45 Colt, if you load it right, is more powerful than a 44 Magnum,
Really?
with less kick.
But I've heard the term Colt Magnum. Is that such a thing? Is that right?
No.
No. Okay.
What?
Colt
45
45.
Colt.
Colt 45. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, Colt 45 is just...
It's just a round, isn't it?
Yeah.
45.
Well, it was more or less referred to the revolver. And then, the... Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm good.
In your mind, who's the best pistol maker in the world?
What era are we talking about?
Now.
Right now, are we going for quality or
No, we're going
usability?
we're going for usability and devastation. What I'm saying is, like, you know, you can put it in the hands of an idiot and they can ruin someone with it.
That's actually... There's 3 companies that you could literally take a gun from, put it in the hands of a complete idiot, and it will work.
Glock?
Well, see,
AA-12?
Glocks are ugly and not ergonomically friendly. And I tried firing one, and my hand just doesn't want to cooperate with it.
Okay.
So, Glocks are one of those things you have to naturally develop your grip to in order to shoot it comfortably. But I can tell you right now, Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, Beretta, and I'm going to have to say Canik, or Janik, whatever you want to pronounce it. It's a company in Turkey, and the company Century Arms imports their pistols. And I have one, and it is the most comfortable, best shooting gun I've ever owned. But I used to work for Smith & Wesson until I quit. Yeah, I was a pistol assembler. I quit because the working conditions was just not something I wanted to deal with for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, I liked working for the company, but it was just... Yeah. The team leaders and cell coordinators ruined it. We still have a little bastard attached to us.
He's right at the back.
Yeah, I see him. I'm on the top roof, by the way. And this is why we need that bottom gun.
Oh yeah. got him. Yeah, so what do you reckon is the best shotgun in the world?
Best shotgun? Well, for simplicity, ease of maintenance, and it just functions great, I would have to say a Mossberg 500 or a Remington 870. But a Remington 870 has a few more parts than a Mossberg, so it's more parts to break, possible.
Yeah,
But a Mossberg 500.
Mossberg, that's quite a popular one, isn't it?
Yep. I got a Remington 870 for free because a Marine veteran had it in his collection, and then he got up in his years. I think he was Vietnam, and he got dementia, like a bad case of dementia.
That's terrible.
So
Dementia's a terrible thing, man.
it is. So they had to take the guns away, and his wife took the guns and put them at her sister's house, and told him that told him that the police came and took him, so he was none the wiser. And then my dad got talking to her, and then more or less, son of a, I did the transfer fees and everything, and I got a hold of the guns, and I'm glad to have done that.
Nice, man.
Because they'll stay with me, and they're gonna get used.
They got history if they're a Marine veteran, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's just standard shotgun. I think he did reenacting with like Civil War stuff because he had black powder guns as well that I got,
Oh yeah.
and then I think he was a hunter. Are we stopping at this island?
Yeah, I think we're above it now. So.
Oh yeah. All right, little shithole. Is he in the ship?
No, I think it's underneath it, right?
There he is. There's a shipyard.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say,
dock.
I'm gonna repair that.
Oh god, there's more. See, this is why we need auto cannon, so that way they can target these little shit fuckers. Yeah, go away. Ow, you fucker.
No!
Oh wow, he just flew right up onto me. They need to nerf these mantas, man. Wow, wow.
Let's eat some berries.
Bitch. Yo. Oh, that was a bug. For a second there, I thought it was someone on a horse.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I said to you before, I want to ride those bugs. There's an assembler down here, tell you. You don't normally see that. What's this made of?
Copper.
Copper?
Yep. And I believe this is also copper, but I don't know if it needs to be repaired. Nope.
I've got 100 copper on me. Quality 7. I don't want to use that.
In cave. Putting up my lights.
Yeah, we've got some quality 6 copper. Oh look, we've got like 527 quality 7 copper now. So I don't mind using the quality 6 to do this.
As far as I can tell, there's nothing inside this cave. Let's go up to the ceiling, see if there is passageway. There is.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1,000 anyway, so let's use 10. There we go. Let's see how much it takes to repair this. When you got 1,000 copper, it's not the end of the world, isn't it?
No. There is. This cave was a disappointment. There's no knowledge, there's no test or anything. There's just a bunch of metal crap. Not even salvage.
Well, it works. How much did I use? About 47. Well, it works. The last person here made a sail. Huh. They must have got trashed and lost their ship or got abandoned. Come on, go up. See, this does take a long time to wind up. No two ways about it.
Does it say how many data nodes are on this island?
I'll find out in just a moment. I'm just going to park the ship. I want to make sure the wings are out of the way, so let's get over it and spin around. Go. Forward a little bit. We'll start and turn to the left.
Okay, one data node in the middle.
I'm under attack again.
Yep, those mantas want to eat your engine.
Well, I'm almost out of bullets. I've got to make more. Jesus Christ, Mantas, you need a cannon for this place once you get in here.
Hopefully they'll come out with new guns for us besides the pistol. There's seriously only one data node? Guarantee it's all underneath the island. You're fighting 3 of them, you know that, right?
Yeah. need some help. I'd love to fight 3 of them with a 3v2.
Not easy when you're flying around in circles. And I'm out of ammo.
Same.
You had to bring them to me?
Didn't bring them to you, they just went to you.
I wasn't even doing anything. That's the weird thing. Alright, I gotta get out my bag. They're all gone?
Yep, all gone. Whichever. I know the last one I just killed, but I don't know if the other 2. I don't know where the other 2 went, whether they died or not. Right now, I need a machine that does pistol rounds. Genuinely need a machine that does pistol rounds. Okay. That should do it.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling everything's underneath the island.
Yeah, I found 1 data node on the surface.
Yep. I'm at the top. Oh look, resource node. Nickel. So right now, I'm gonna say this island officially sucks.
Other than the knowledge in this place, there's not really much to get out of the Badlands, is there? You been in the cave?
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
Sure.
Yep. Went in there with my fancy dancy lights and everything, and nothing. Now, I'm actually gonna go underneath, see what there is.
That little stack of all those instruments is brilliant.
Make some storage.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got Skycore plus 5 upgrades. That's what I can build. We currently have a weight limit of 4,400. So we could just make ourselves like heavy. This is the old tin. This is the old tin frame, so I kind of want to keep it.
There is seriously nothing under here. Yeah. I've gone under all these rocks. There's no entrances, there's no caves, nothing. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing.
I'm not exactly sure what island we're on. Oh, duh.
Say, scan the ground.
Island by McMark, biome Badlands. Palmer. Okay. Oh, that's probably where you need to go.
What?
Well, there is like a there are like it looks like there's like two parts of the island.
Well, if there is, it's not over underneath it.
I think there's two parts of the island, and the other one looks like a big cave. Coolant system, Atlas enhancer, Sky Core computer. So I've got the generator. I haven't got a Sky Core computer. That's what I don't know. Efficiency module. Efficiency module, damn it, and that's what I need to build. Well, that's what I need to get. I need to get efficiency module as the blueprint.
I don't have a door.
The efficiency module, probably not. Or the computer.
Coolant, air filter, stabilizer.
Yeah, see, I still need to build the... I can put another... yeah, I'm going to build another 2 parts for the Sky Core.
Okay, this is the worst island ever. 1 data node, a big empty cave with nothing in it, and no salvage. Like 2 nodes, no gold chest that I could find. Gotta be something we're missing. Or maybe this island just sucks that much.
There's only one knowledge fragment here.
Not even a chest? Damn.
There should be a chest somewhere. I mean, someone could have found it already, you realise?
Possibly, but we don't really come across many people.
No, but some of these, oh, hello. Hello. Some of these, places I've been to, like some of the Badlands, I noticed that like a lot of like trees and stuff missing, like I see tree stumps.
Yeah.
Not so much on this island, but on the last one I found tree stumps and stuff, and I just thought to myself, someone's obviously been here and had to get some extra wood for something. So if people do come, they're going to come and they're going to go. None of these places have got spawners, so once you're here, you're here. You can only get here by ship. Although...
So in other words, one person, a couple people could literally rule this area because they could attack anybody coming in. Send them back to the tier 3 zones.
You could.
Be like, this is my Ezra.
my Osiris, yeah. Yeah, you get a ship with good enough cannons and like patrol the sand wall.
Well, at that point, you have a good sized group, and then you can be like, hey, we're doing this. I'm gonna make some storage containers.
Right, okay.
That way we could put the blueprints and your clothing in them.
See, I got a tier 3 engine that's got 33 resilience. It's only got 20 power, but it's got base resilience of 33, so that could be boosted. I'm literally thinking build a couple of extra engines out of something.
You want more engines?
Yeah.
What? What? Shells and white cheddar. Where do we want to put? I'll put them right here.
shame we can't just make another one of these big ones and then put it on the roof.
Wait, you had the blueprint to make a big one?
That's what I mean. It's a shame we don't have the blueprint. No.
Oh. What are you doing?
Otherwise, that's what I'd get you to do. I'd get you to do another one and put it on the roof.
Why'd you put it on the roof, though?
Because it's in the way currently.
Of? Oh. That.
Yeah, we're restocking the gun deck.
Oh, so I can go ahead and put these in the middle still. You're not actually replacing the floor. Oh, gee. I was gonna say, you're not replacing all the floors in metal.
No. I will put metal in this. I'm gonna make metal decks. I think. I'm just working out a layout before I do it. I'll put metal on the base plate just on the bottom here because it's easy. A bit of cheap runs. Oh, I really need to pay BRB.
Rib.
Okay. Where were we?
What do we got for Atlas shards?
I got 2.
I've got 3.
What are you thinking, mate?
That one takes 6. We can make the Skycore air filter.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
If we could find one more, then we could make the other one.
But actually, you know what? I don't like it here, you know? In the Badlands. It's just boring. Apart from good knowledge, where's the fucking loot?
And blueprints.
Yeah, but we're not getting any blueprints, are we?
Not in this island.
No, we need to go somewhere where there's guaranteed to be chests, mate. Have you explored all the way behind that big hill?
Yeah, it's just rock.
Dang it.
Yeah, this is like the worst island ever.
There's not another part to it, no?
Not that I could see.
Visibility is poor though. I haven't been able to see it either.
No, I've been all around it. There's nothing here. Now I'm gonna take all your clothes, put them in a chest.
Okay.
And if you want to take all the blueprints, put them in the other chest, assuming I don't fill this one up. Well, that's right, you can't use it. Ah,
I know.
hold on.
Oh, nice one. I'm holding.
Oh my god, there's so many little caps. Why?
I honestly would like to go back to the other area.
Well, we're gonna milk this place for as much as we can get out of it.
Yeah.
Then what we'll do is we'll go and to the other Badlands.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's already like 10:15 now. I'm definitely not going to play for too much longer. But
Oh.
Yeah, I can't play for too
So
long.
we'll just keep exploring knowledge and stuff in this place.
What did you send me now?
Sir, tell them what you need. Look, I'm gonna need you to put your hands out like this. Okay? Okay. When I go into a handstand, grab my leg. Okay. You're gonna have to carry her. You ready?
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a cartwheel. You're gonna grab my leg underneath my leg. Okay? Are you ready for this? I don't think I'm ready for this. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't think he knows what he's in for.
So now, if I wanted to create my own ship, so that way this ship, despawns.
Sorry, mate, what?
If I wanted to create my own ship, so that this one despawns when you log out, how would I go about that?
If you want to make your own one, then yeah, I could kick you off the crew, and then you could make your own ship.
Well, no. Like I have my own ship. You have your own ship, but just so that way when you log off, I'm not using this ship, unless you don't care.
Well, I don't. To some degree, I mean, it's not the end of the world, is it? We're working together. If you wanna play, that's cool with me, man.
No, I'm just gonna go flying around and gathering all the research, chests and everything. Or maybe not. I don't know. I finished watching the movie I started 4 days ago.
What film?
Hellboy.
All right.
Because I've never actually seen it, and apparently it's one of the like the top 15 or whatever steampunky movies, and I was like, why not? Look at.
Interesting. It's a quality 6 nickel that can go in.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
7. Quality 10 steel. 7 steel. Quality 9 tin. Quality 10 bronze. Oh yeah, that's all that copper. We'll put it back.
So there's only 3 Badlands places. We're in Osiris, right?
Yeah, that's correct, mate.
And right now it's the only lone place, so I would say we gather up all the knowledge and stuff we can, and then book it out of this place because it seems to be boring and, there's no one here, nothing to do. And then you also have Ezra and Canton. Canton's big, and that's probably where most people are. But if we go to Section 8 or Section 7, that is
Oh, dude,
expanse
this
tier
is
2.
brilliant. This is brilliant. Like someone sent me a video, and it's like a bird with her ass out, obviously just wearing a nice thong or whatever, nice knickers, and she's got loads of like. I thought it was cranberry sauce on her ass at first, right? And then it's all in slow motion as well. But all of a sudden, his hand slaps the ass, and as the ass sort of like wobbles, it shakes off all of the. It turns out to be glitter, and there's like obviously they've done a little sticky bit that says Happy New Year or whatever. So like it looks like there's shit on the ass. You can slap it and it just says Happy New Year left. I thought it was really good. That was really well done. Very creative backside tomfoolery. I'm just replying to all my messages and stuff that I've missed. Oh, that was popular. That got sent to me by a bunch of people.
What is the island we're on called? Really, asshole? You're gonna come and take my life?
Dude, do you have any bronze, or is it just what's in this chest up here?
I have 100
Okay.
or 190 or something like that. I can't find this map on or this island on the map.
It's like the far left island in Osiris.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. I don't see.
Palmer,
Unless
Databanks 1.
this is an old, non-updated map. Is it called Palma?
Yeah.
The picture doesn't even look like the island. Like, the island does not look like what this is. Because there's no trees, there's no nothing, it's just an empty cave. But yet, there's like 3 parts to this island.
Well, this is palm and hemlock, and I've found hemlock here.
Yeah,
It's
but
by
where's
Mark, so
the rest of the island? It's almost like he updated the island and made it worse or something.
updated the island and made it worse. I've got an idea. I've built an island for a game. I'm going to update it and make it worse. I just don't see that happening. But who knows?
Yeah, picture doesn't match the island.
No, you're right. It doesn't.
You gonna fix the floor?
Yeah. I'm just. I was doing it, but then you started talking about the island, so I'm walking around looking. That's your fault. Your fault I'm getting distracted. Right, let's get rid of this guy because I hate looking at these dead manta bodies. Let's do 6 nickel decks. I might have to do more actually. I must say it's running really smoothly at the moment
Yeah.
because it's a fuck all island. I want it to run smooth in islands where there are actually things here, like for us to do.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, we should finish up all the research nodes on this Osiris crap. When we go to an island, grab the blueprints, grab the resources, get the technology, book it. Get out of that island. Don't stick around. And then I think what we should do is make our way. Well, you said your friend's in Ezra, right? Or was?
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
Does he still need like our help or go pick him up or anything, or does he want to? I don't know.
Well, I don't think he's going to get out of Ezra without help.
So then we need to.
He's not going to have the engines, and he's not going to have the help.
So then the best course of action would be go from Osiris into Section 8, and then go to Section 7, Section 6, and then to or SE6, sorry, and then into E2, because it's just straight up wind walls that we have to pass and then sand wall. But since those aren't the remnants, there's no point in staying in them. Other than the knowledge, but it's a lot of knowledge to get.
Move, please. How did we have it last time? Oh yeah, the stairs went up to there.
We have enough weight limit to add a gun. Okay.
That's what we're doing while we're here. We're gonna add a gun to the bottom bit to shoot at the rear.
We have tungsten. We do. So that's gonna be barrel. Alright, that's since I know that gun is high powered, going to bunch of people in their no-no spot. Cannon. Power for the barrel, tungsten. Yep. Obviously. Ammo loader. Capacity, rate of fire. I want gold or lead. I'll use lead because we don't have high quality gold. Firing mech. Steel. But which power spell? Actually, aluminum would be the better choice because I get 65% power increase with 93% rate of fire. Whereas the steel gives me 100% rate of fire, but only 35% power increase. So yeah, aluminum. Aluminum.
So was you sure? Because we have got quality 10 steel.
Yeah, I'd rather have a little bit. It's literally 7% less rate of fire for 30% more power. Not that it's already going through the roof, anyways, but quality. Do we have quality 9 or 10 lead?
Maybe a little bit of 9, probably not a lot.
Oh, I see 4, 2, 8. I don't see any other lead in the chest. And then aluminum. Do have quality steel. Okay, where the hell's the damn aluminum? I know we have it. Oh, there it is. Ah. Quality 8 aluminum. Yep. So this is actually going to be... Well, it would be the best if I had quality 10 materials, but for the most part, this will be damn powerful cannon. Wiener. Okay. Tungsten for the lead for the Firing. Ammo loader is double check. No, we don't have enough aluminum. I don't have a biscuit. Firing mechanism is aluminum. So we do have enough. Win. What should I make the casing out of? I don't know. I'll make the casing out of steel. Is the bottom deck ready for this gun?
Yeah, if you just chuck it on, I'll position it for you.
Look at that baby, huh?
Yep.
Wow, the power's 114. The rate of fire is 33, up from like 17 or some shit.
Where's the ammo, son?
Gotta make it. I'll use this deal. Low quality. Hold on, stay still. I want to see if I can actually reload it while someone's on it. I think you can.
Yeah, because the gun and the ammo box are two separate parts.
Well, that's good to know. So if people need reloads, there could be a reloading bitch. Good to go.
Pretty soon there'll be like you'll actually have to make these drums and like put different materials on them to make the rate of fire and stuff.
They don't change it up. I'll be right back. I think my food's been waiting for me upstairs.
Okay. How many bullets have I got? I can count. Okay, so Why is this thing in my ship? Let me aim. Away from me! Is it setting up a nest in my core? Fly, be free! You fucking cretin. It's got crab claws, it's like the... Oh my god, these things are hideous. It is, it's like a... It's like someone got one of those... What are they fucking called? Yes! Someone got one of those fucking... Oh, I forgot what they're called. Ooh, I hate creepy crawlers. Oh no, that's got a different deck now. Oh, shish kebab. Oh, shish kebab, Susan. That thing looks fucked. I'll have what he's having. That's the sun that needs a rail because it's for the sky rail. It's for that. I'm not particularly fussed. Build some stairs.
Penis warriors.
Hello? Structural steel. What was that?
Apparently my food is not even finished.
Oh, these are a nice set of stairs.
What'd you use for them?
Nickel.
What quality?
6. I think it's the only nickel we've got.
Kind of wish we landed on a better island.
Yeah, but I've been saying that about every single island in the Badlands. That's why it's called the Badlands, because it's Badlands. that's what we're dealing with here.
When I spawned in, the island that you were on was pretty good. For resources, not so much, but for knowledge nodes.
Oh yeah, that was decent for knowledge. Yeah.
But you gotta remember, I mean, the materials are more rare out here because they don't want everyone to have it.
This place should have like more titanium because titanium is so rare in all the other places. Or maybe you just need to go to a better Stormland and find loads of titanium there. That works for me.
A lot of islands put the resources underneath, which I hate.
It's quite inconvenient.
Just seems like a waste of an island that this guy created.
Yeah, it does.
Not there's nothing on it. There's no effort put into it. It is just a giant rock. And yet the devs are like, "Hey, let's add this island. I can build a better freaking."
Oh, look, let's look at this. Look, so there are a couple of other places that have one node on it. So, do we have the correct island? But none of the other islands look like it either. Five nodes, 2 nodes, 5 nodes. Mines of Tartarus, yeah, I see that. I've seen that already.
I almost wonder if it's almost like maybe it wasn't updated, like they didn't update the picture or something.
Why would you update it to be worse? You wouldn't. Hang on a minute, this island is at 2252. Let's check the old helm. We're at the right height. The author of the island's the right author.
Wrong file uploaded? I don't know.
That's very possible. Very possible. Or a corrupted file. And so they just replaced it with this.
Maybe.
Don't want to be able to walk up that.
Yeah. I've been scaling down the sides, and it's just giant flat rock. No, nothing. I say we ditch this island and go to a new one.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Once we've got the cannon area sorted, we shall. Yeah, that's easy switching on the ship as well. That means walk up to it, so that's nice. We should just put an engine there and there. If I wanted to put extra engines on this thing, I could.
Well, at least now we know what we need to get through the sand wall.
Yep, these engines and some titanium to repair them.
Well, not even these engines, but as long as we have the required engine power, which I believe is 200 or 250, as long as you have that much engine power and your speed is above 20 knots, you should be good. And having enough wings helps too,
Yeah.
which they definitely survived because we didn't repair them until after.
All of those wings are brilliant.
So as long as you're not staying in the wall for a long time,
Quality,
your wings.
quality 1 bronze wing, or most of it was quality 1 anyway. I think.
Huh.
Well, that might have been something else. No, that might. No. That was the. No, that was the quality 1 bronze on the other ship where me and you. You might have watched. I think you might have just watched me fail actually. Oh no, you were my repairman, remember? And we failed.
Uh-huh.
The engines came off. That was quality 1 bronze engines, and I don't think the wings were shit as well. They weren't made of bronze. The wings were probably made of tin or something. Shit.
But it does help to have a high resistance too. As long as we follow the basic recipe of 4 wings, 2 fins, 250 combined engine power with high resilience.
Technically, we've got 3/4 fins, haven't we? Because we've got this one in the front that's 2, and the 2 at the back that
Yeah.
are the same. So basically, we've got 6 of the whatever they were called. Those ones. I know what ones they are. We've got 6 of them, and then one of these. So fairly standard parts, eh? Oh yeah, while you were gone, there was one of those big flying bugs got inside our ship, and what a pain he was. Trying to get rid of him. Jeez. Right, so we've now got a gun deck. I still think we need a deck cannon though up here, if I'm honest.
In time, we need to get more Atlas shards so we can get the upgrades.
Do we?
Yeah, we don't have enough to do other upgrades.
We've got 1,000 weight to play with, so we don't need to worry about that right now. We just need a gun on the deck. Either here or on top, I'm not sure. If you had one like directly on top and then another set of stairs going up to it.
What are you doing?
I'm flashing you.
That's the worst flashing ever.
Are you making another cannon right now?
I don't have enough aluminum to do.
You don't have to make a good one, you just have to make one. Just because if you're on the bottom deck and there's mantas below and there's mantas above, I can jump on the top deck and assist.
Alright, I'll see what the next best material is. Think tin. Maybe lead. Nah, we'll do 10. Where's the high quality? Oh, quality 9. What was the quality 10 material that we have? Steel?
I don't know, I had 2 quality 10 items, so one of them was steel, one of them was something else.
I don't have enough tungsten.
Again, you don't have to make it out of tungsten. Come on.
Yeah,
Just-
but then it's gonna be poop.
Doesn't matter how poop it is, just make a second gun. Because we're going to get attacked by mantas a lot, so it'll be nice if we can shoot them pretty easily. And either way, they've got more firepower than a pistol has, and I'm fed up with shooting them with a pistol for ages, making loads of bullets. I'd rather have you make cannonballs for me. Cheers, mate.
It's actually similar in power and everything. Actually, I think it's got more power.
Really?
Alright, where's a low quality material I can make cannon shells out of?
Lead.
Yeah, I think we have quality 2 lead. Yeah. Use that. Balls. It would be nice if we could, like, have base building in this game.
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go take over this, piece of crap, island in the Badlands or in the Remnants and just have a base there, and that we can go and dock your ships, collect materials, all that happy jazz. And then people could be like, oh, I want to attack your base and raid it. And then be like, nope, I got cannons.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you had like the whole towing aspect, bases and stuff, then this would be incredible because people would make bases, other people would use their ships to defend the bases, and other people would go around like salvaging all the shit that people blow up.
Exactly. That would be us.
What, the salvagers?
Yep.
I want to be the one blowing people up.
You know you closed off the floor, right?
Yeah, because I'm not finished. I'm trying something out here, dude. You always do this to me. Yeah, so
I was just
basically,
wondering why hell you did it.
Right, so I'm at the... Yeah, it'll all become apparent, like, when I'm done. See, when I'm on the pilot seat and you're on the cannon below or something, if all of a sudden one comes up from above,
Your clothes are missing.
they're not missing, they're in my inventory. Right, make
So
some...
you're not wearing your... Like, you're just wearing white clothing.
I know, because they're in my inventory, but now I'm wearing it, so are you happy with that? Right.
I like the other way.
Right, well, put some ammo in this gun and maybe I'll strip for
Well,
you.
I was working on it until you moved it.
That's how I roll. So we need just one big plate to go in there, I think. And then the rest will be okay.
Ah!
There. 90 rounds is in that cannon. There should be no excuses.
90.
I could have added more.
That's so much better than having none. Like I had. Like 10 bullets every time. Fuck me, that's frustrating. That should be one half one. I'll put that in there. So what I have to do is hammer this poxy corner down. What's wrong with you? Hopefully that's something they'll do in a future update, like make the corners bendable so you can actually like turn them in and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting shaken.
See if anything spawns here.
Yeah, I'm in the cave right now. Yeah. Okay, this island is a complete joke.
Well, I'm not laughing.
There's no chest here. Found one resource node that had nickel. There's not even like a secret cave entrance somewhere. Yeah, I know. Damn, people. I'll be right back.
Alright, mate.
into the cold abyss of my room.
Bit chilly, are ya?
That's an understatement.
Really?
Let's just say my room is the outside.
Okay.
Because I'm in the basement.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm in the basement, and we have an old house that, you know, older houses, the insulation is not that great, and blah blah blah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Plus, it's like 7 degrees outside right now. So, all the cold just comes pouring in.
I see.
The house doesn't hold the heat very well.
Yep.
Oh, beg my pardon. 8 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's warmer than it is here.
Really?
Yeah. Yesterday I went outside and started my car, and no, today I went and started my car, and it was 5 degrees.
You know what's funny? I saw a Facebook post that said, it's colder here in Massachusetts than it is in Alaska or Antarctica. That must have been like a rare day or something.
It could have been.
And then there was also, there was a Facebook post saying Antarctica, or I don't know if it was Antarctica, but they said this really cold place with a bunch of ice. They get like a couple hours of sunlight, and their temperature is, this cold. We get like 18 hours of sunlight or some shit, and our temperatures are even colder. Like, they get less sunlight, but yet they're warmer than us.
Well, dude, I'm gonna log out because it's bedtime.
Okay,
So, what do you want to do? Do you want to?
I'm just gonna log out and watch the movie.
Okay, all right. Jump on the ship and I'll take off if you want.
What?
Just gonna take off. So,
Oh,
so
right.
we're not stuck on the ground. We haven't left anything
Hold on.
behind, have we?
Hold on. I'm not on the ship yet.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, I'm still going up. Sorry. Are you on yet?
Underneath, but getting there.
Oh shit! I forgot to move that floorboard back. Okay, I'll sort that out. Because you can't get on from underneath with that floorboard in the way.
Nope. Go. And the armor panel.
Yeah, I'm moving it right now.
Oh. Okay, on the ship.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good place for it actually. I'll put this. Yeah, I'll put this other armor panel just here. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. So now we've got a nickel deck below. Nickel stairs. We've got a couple of guns now. We're ready to come back and crack on with this tomorrow for a couple of hours. But like I was talking to Phil. Sorry, I mean Roy. And basically, when the reset happens and stuff, obviously you're gonna have everybody trying to start all at once. So really, we want to just build something that will go through the wind walls as soon as we can. Get through the wind wall,
which is not that hard based on what we know.
No, not anymore. It's not. No. But hold on tight. Stay on the gun. Stay on the. Oh, right, let me straighten up. Should be okay. You just need to get on that gun, man. There's 2 of them biting the deck. There was.
Oh no, the gun's not angled enough to get him. One down.
You're using me as bait.
Okay, the gun.
Get out of the ship! That's why I put that other armor plate. They got me, partner.
Come on.
Lagged me out the ship. I died instantly. He's killing our engines! This guy needs to die quick!
Yeah, well, I'm not expecting it. I don't have anything. Come on.
If this guy kills our engines, we're fucked.
Well. Yeah, he's out.
Oh, shit balls.
Oh. Yeah, I got him.
Good job. Can you repair this engine for me?
Titanium. Okay, I got this. I got an attack. Backup. See how fast that repairs?
Probably because it's resilient, I guess.
That's hemlock, and that's also where all your. Floor is a bit.
Good job, sir.
Close.
Apparently we're still going up. $2,650 plus. Now we've actually got an altitude gauge, we can actually tell where we go, like how high we are, and if we're actually still going up and stuff. I thought there was like a height limit to this thing, but I've not reached it yet.
So were we long enough?
I'm just taking it up, and as soon as it's like reaches the ceiling, I'm going to log off. I wonder if it'll go all the way up to 3,000. I'd expect it to go to 3,000 if it's going to maybe be a round number.
Right, all the woods on top.
Oh man, I wanted to mess around on the ship designer, but I'd have had to have got rid of this ship to do it. Our height's maxed out, 2,800. And as soon as you let go, it starts dropping. $2,796. It seems to max out at 2,800. But if you can get it just right, it will stop on 2,800. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna log out.
Okay, buddy. You log yourself out and I'll see you soon, mate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2799. That's where we are. Okay, man. I'm logging off.
Alright, see ya.
Thanks a lot, man. I'll see you soon.
Yep.
Just message me on Discord or something. See you later, buddy.
Yep.
And time to end the stream. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.